Hey guys, I'm Destine'e, and something really special happened to me today. I got baptized November 1st, 2012, and it was just extraordinary. God has just done amazing, just crazy, extraordinary things in my life, and I just wanted to share exactly what He's done for me, because it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you do, God can and will make changes in your life as soon as you just open your heart and just open your mind and just surrender to Him. I mean, when people saw me, all they saw is just the student body president or the cheer captain or the dive captain, and no one could really truly see the pain, the internal pain that I had inside, and all the struggles that I was dealing with on a daily basis, and the depression that I endured. So I shared my testimony today, and afterwards, I had a few people come up and tell me how much my story just truly impacted them and just really just hit close to home to them. And that's when I realized that I had to and really truly wanted to share my story, because no matter who you are, where you come from, or what's going through your life, God can and will make a change in your life, just like He has and just like He did for me. So, yeah, here's my story.
Destine, come on over. She's a senior at Allen, as you can see. God's doing all kinds of stuff in her, and I believe it's just a start of what God's doing and has been doing at Allen High School. And so, Destine, tell us just a little bit about your story, and then just what has happened the last couple months.
Oh man. Wow, this is a lot. Man, I'm not even start crying. Before I came to the movement, I was in a really low place in my life. I was really depressed. I always felt like I was not alone, but that everyone would leave me. And like, I had my mother, and my mother is like the closest person to me, and that she was all that I really had, because I felt like I never let people in, and I would never let people get close to me, because I always felt like they would leave. I've had close friends that I held like dearest to my heart that have hurt me and that have just pretty much just ripped everything from me, like my pride, just my dignity, everything. And I was depressed to the point of just suicide almost, and the only reason I didn't was because I would never do that to my mother, and I knew that I always wanted to get to heaven, and that was not the way to get there. But people would see me, and I put on a face every day that I was happy, and that I was just this happy cheerleader that was just always smiling and just happy, but inside I was miserable, and I was dying and screaming and just needing something, and I needed the Lord so bad. And when I came here the first night, even like at the beginning of worship, I was just bawling my eyes out, and it's just since then I've just fallen in love with the Lord, and it's just been so good. Just God is just so good, and He's done so much in my life. I went from being depressed and just thinking about killing myself and just everything, just with the wrong kind of people, that I could get drugs whenever I wanted. I never did them, and I just thank God for having a hand on my life. I could have gone a completely different way, and God has just done wonders in my life, and I just thank Him every day for just constantly being there, because without Him, I honestly would be dead, because I don't know what I was doing. I don't know how I ever survived without the Lord and like the love of the Lord in my life. And He's just done so much for me, and I just thank Him so much for just coming and just literally